Hi everybody, I am on a mission to make some good yoga quickies for the summer. I know that a lot of us are traveling or we're enjoying the summer and attention span is maybe a little less profound than other seasons when there's more time for inwardness. So this is going to be a yoga quickie in the hopes of helping support you to keep your practice alive, because you don't just want to dump it and come back to it in September, because what happens is for every day or week that you miss in practice, it's 2 days or 2 weeks to regain that. So it makes sense to keep the practice going, to just keep the outer body open. Now, if you're looking for a longer practice, well, there are hundreds of those and they're organized into the playlist below. And if you're ready for this one, unfurl your mat, grab any equipment that you like to use, and let's meet right at the front of the mat in Tadasana. Alright, standing at the front of our mat and widening the feet apart, the width of the mat. Make sure that your feet are completely parallel, not in any way turned out. When the feet are turned out, then our thighs are rolling open and we're leaking energy open. This is something we do all day long anyway. So here is the starting point of our practice. If anything, the toes can slightly turn in and the thighs can slightly rotate inwards. And the buttocks moving towards the heels, not poking back so that organs are dropping down. We're consciously moving the buttocks towards the heels so that our pubic bones can lift, our belly buttons can lift, our organs inside are lifting, and the center of the heart center, opening up to the sky, broad, free. No need to protect it in our practice here. All right, arms like arrows down to the ground, from the fingertips, shooting roots down through the crust of the earth to the core of the earth, connecting from the crown of the head, connecting up to the sky, up to the divine. The eyes closed. Deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. Observe the breath. Have the mind begin to really follow it, to turn inwards. And then lifting the hands and pressing the palms together in front of the chest. Offering this practice in sacredness to the Lord. Inhale. And then the hands releasing, and the chin lightly lifting, the eyes opening. All right, lifting the arms up, bending the elbows, holding onto the elbows, and exhaling forward, hanging Uttanasana. Look at your feet and make sure that you're lifting the inner arches, but not lifting them so much that the big toe is lifting up. You want to keep the spot between the big toe and the index toe pressing into the ground, and lift the inner arches, lift the inner ankles. And now look at your knees and grip the knees up, grip the thigh muscles up. Feel all that strength coming. So it's not just about stretching, it's about stretching and strength, strengthening and stretch in equal doses, keeping that firmness in the legs. Activate your hands on your elbows and pull the elbows down to the ground. Now release the hands, place the hands on the mat and stepping back, finding Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look at your hands first. Spread the fingers widely. Often we keep those hands so small, especially with screens and computers, they're all tight. So really broaden them, give them space. Lower the head, look at your feet. Lift your heels as high as possible, stretch the toes. And now lift your buttocks as high as you can. And now we're ready to straighten the legs with the exhale. Inhale. And exhale, straighten those legs completely. Push yourselves away from your hands.
Now move your feet so your feet are lined up together and keep lifting those heels up high. Keep pushing the front thighs back and keep stretching the arms straight completely. Now begin to lift the right leg, lifting it. As you lift it, keep the toes down and the heels up. So don't let the leg open. Roll the thigh in, lifting. Ekapara Adho Mukha Svanasana, lifting. And then exhale, step that leg forward. Rocking forward and backwards. Nice wide lunge. Make sure you have a nice big distance between your feet. And then rest the back knee on the ground. And come onto the forearms. Press your hips down to the earth and drop the head down, surrendering. And then coming back up onto the hands. Move this right leg to the middle of the mat. Move your back knee back a little bit more, as much as you can. Now let this right leg open and quickly insert the right arm underneath the forearm on the mat and let the leg open completely. You can feel the hip opening. That's what we're doing. Gurdasana. Now inhale and exhale. Try to kiss the inner arch of your foot. Each exhale helping you to release more than you thought possible. And then coming up, turning the back foot under, coming back onto the hands. Ready, stepping back to plank pose. So make sure those fingers are broad. And look at your feet, line them up with the hands. Sense that your buttocks are not lifting, it's not a downward dog, and your hips are not dipping. You want strength, core strength, pushing up through the legs. That's right, now down to a forearm balance. Charge out through the legs again. And back up to the hands. That's it, keep firm. And to the forearms. And to the hands. 2 more times, ready? To the forearms and the hands. 1 last time, to the forearms and the hands, and back to downward dog. Make sure your fingers are still broad. Stretch your arms, lower the head, look at the feet. Lift the heels higher. Push the front thighs back, lift the buttocks higher. Now line the feet up with each other. Really line them up, lift the heels up higher, lift the buttocks up higher, and then lift the left leg up. Ekapara Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lifting it up as high as it will go, keeping the thigh rolling open. That's it. And now step the left leg forward to a nice wide lunge. Make a good distance between your feet. And rocking forward and backwards. Don't let those hips move up to the sky, keep pressing them down. And now bend that back knee. And exhale onto the forearms. And exhale the head down, surrendering. Good, and then coming up onto the hands. Now we want to move this left foot to the middle of the mat and move the back knee back a little bit if possible. Let that left leg open and immediately slide the left arm underneath the left forearm, helping to support you as the leg opens more. And then with your exhale, always the exhale is a tool for greatest opening. Surrender the face down, the hips down, the face down, and kiss the arch of the foot. And then back up and back onto our hands. And we are coming straight back to downward dog. So spread those fingers widely, broaden the shoulders, stretch your arms, and then lower the head, look at your feet, and make sure your feet are lined up with your hands. Lift your heels as high as possible. Push your front thighs back to really firm the legs, and lift the buttocks up even higher. That's it, you should feel the weight of the pose moving back. Breathing here, holding here in full strength, full alertness. Excellent, and then bending the knees and coming down onto the mat and sitting back. Okay, we're going to take a strap so that we can open the legs a little bit more and use the strap to hold our feet. So go ahead and grab your straps, or if you don't have a strap, anything, a rope, a dressing gown belt, anything like that from around your house, and let's meet back on the mat. So if you have a yoga strap, you want to double your strap up. So in other words, a big nice loop, you're going to use the double strap. And if you're using a dressing gown or a rope from around your house, then you want to make sure that you just have a nice long line like this. Okay, lying down on our backs for a Supta Padangusthasana cycle. So we want to stretch the legs straight and just lift your heads, check that your feet are lined up, your heels are pressing down, pull the toes back and push out through the balls of the feet. The legs are firm, so the front thighs are wrapping around, pressing down to the thigh bones and wrapping around the thigh bones, so everything is firm. Now bend the right leg and place the strap on the arch of the foot. Inhale and exhale, straighten that leg and pull with your hands on the strap as you push with your leg against the strap. So strength and stretch. Pull the toes back. Don't let the heel become short. Try to pull the toes down towards you and really feel the calf stretch open. That's it, we want to get in there. Holding it here, breathing. See if you can feel even your femur bone right here, the top of it, coming into the hip socket as you pull with your hands. That's it. Okay, we're going to come to a lateral sturgeon. So now the right hand holds the strap as close as possible to the foot, as close as your body will let you. Then pull the foot towards you and down to the right, towards you and down to the right. So coming down in increments until the elbow is there to support you. Now check with your eyes, are your legs straight or are they bent? If they're bent with an exhale, straighten them, both of them. Keep this left leg firm too. Stretch the left arm to the side, holding everything here firmly. So remember, strength and stretch. The firmness is what supports the healthy opening. Breathing here, enduring the pain here. Try to have a regular breath to let the prana really circulate. And then bring that leg back up. And now we're coming to the twisting one, which is often the most painful one for people. Parivrita Supta Padangusthasana. So we're changing hands. The left hand holds the strap. And again, don't let your bodies be lazy. Check in and give direction and aim for excellence. Bring the hand up as high as you can. Straighten the legs. Okay, bring the right leg towards you and over to the left. Towards you and over to the left, and yes, you can immediately feel it, and your legs probably want to bend and go, and you need to push through them and straighten them as much as you can. Now right arm out to the side, twisting away from the legs. So with each inhale, you're holding, you're checking the legs, and with each exhale, you're twisting from the belly button, twisting to the right. And then bring the leg back up. And exhale, releasing. Coming back to our starting point, which is called Supta Tadasana. Lift your head, check your feet, and check that you're still in the middle of the mat, that the legs haven't gone to one side and you're all crooked again. You want to be right in the middle so that your body has a chance to experience evenness, because in everyday life it is not experiencing evenness. It is experiencing twisting, holding a bag, working at the computer one way, driving. So let it be even. Breathe here. Alright, ready for the left hand side? Bend that left leg and let's put our strap on the arch of the foot. Inhale and exhale, straighten the leg, finding Supta Paragusthasana. Now check that your legs are firm, be stronger than your pain. Pull the toes down and lengthen the back of the heel, the back of the calf. Feel that stretchingness. Breathing here. Keep trying to iron both of your thigh muscles, the curve of them, to the thigh bone, so that strength is there. And now let's move the strap to our left hand. And again, don't let the hand get lazy and come down. Reach up as high as you can. Straighten those legs. Be firm with yourselves. Now pull the leg towards you and to the left. Towards you and to the left. Towards you and to the left. The elbow down. And then stretch the right arm to the side. Now grip the muscles of the legs around the thigh bones. Don't let them relax, think, oh, I'm here now, I just stretch and breathe. No, the muscles need to be firm. Grip and hold there. That's it. And then bring the leg back up. And now we're changing hands for the Parivrtta version. So again, strive for excellence. Reach the hand as high as you can. Look at your legs. Don't let them bend on you. Don't let this sneak into that bendingness. Pull the leg towards you and across. Towards you and across. Towards you and across. That's it. Okay, you can feel the pain, but you can breathe through it. Roll this hip away from you. All of this beautiful opening that's necessary. Stretch your left arm out. Inhale. And exhale, twist away from the legs. With each exhale, twist away. Beautiful. Let's bring that leg back up. And exhale, releasing it. You can move your strap to the side. And just gently bring both of the knees towards you. Line your feet up, your feet, your knees, and then interlock the fingers together. Relax the shoulders back. Relax the face, relax the head. And just breathing smoothly and softly here. Dvipada Supta Pavanamuktasana. And then releasing the feet to the mat. And extending your legs and lining the heels up with the corners of the mat. Move your buttocks towards your heels. That's it, keep the legs firm for now. We're not yet in Shavasana, almost there, but not yet. Lay back down. And then stretch the arms so they're coming out through the corners of the mat. So you're making a star shape. Now we're going to stretch the left leg. So I want you to lift your left heel up a little bit and stretch the left leg even further away. And stretch the right arm. So we're doing opposites. So stretch the left leg and the right arm. And try to feel and visualize that diagonal line running through in both directions. Good, and now let's do the right leg and the left arm. So we want to lift the right heel up a little bit, lengthen it even more away, and then stretch the left arm. So right leg and left arm, feel that diagonal line, stretch them away from each other. This is really good for the brain. Good, and then normalize, so to speak. And now let's stretch the right leg and the right arm. So lift the right heel up, lengthen it away a little bit, stretch, and then the right arm. And then normalize. And now let's do the left leg and the left arm. So lift the left heel up a little bit, stretch it away. And now stretch the left arm. So left leg and left arm. Good, and then normalize. And last but not least, the left leg, the left arm, the right arm. So making a star shape in all directions and feeling that energy extend at least 10 meters as a star away from you. That's it, extend the energy 10 meters away. Good, and then releasing, relaxing. The legs can roll open as they relax. Wiggle around to make sure you're not holding on to any tension. Roll those legs open, roll the feet open, and then the arms come to the side of the body. And just take a moment to roll the shoulders back so that there's no holding on in the sides of the neck. And of course the face, just completely letting go of all of its reactions and tensions. And then with an exhale, the eyelids closing. And resting here for a few precious minutes in Shavasana.
And then bring the hands to rest on the abdomen. This is a sign that we're gently coming out of our Shavasana, gently, not with any harshness, but nice and gently. And then when we feel ready, rolling over onto the right hand side and using the hands to push ourselves out. And just taking a final seat. If kneeling is not comfortable, you can sit crossing the legs. Just a final seat. Loving kindness meditation will send that energy out to all sentient beings. So palms coming together. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then the hands releasing. And the eyes opening back up. And here we are. Our practice is complete. Well done and congratulations, you did it. And hope we practice again together soon. Take good care.